Hey, welcome back. Well, so we are in the process of learning physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health, and how are they important in our life. In the previous episodes, we have learnt about how to be fit physically and mentally. Now, today we are going to talk about the emotional health, which is very essential, which is very important thing in our life. Now, I would like to say this example. When we talk about this emotional health, what is the importance of emotional health? Now, it's a question to all of you. A person who is, working with his physical body from morning to evening on the field or a rickshaw puller, how much does that person earn? Probably 200 a day, 300, or say like 500 a day. Right? Yes, like this monthly, maybe 10,000-15,000 rupees a month. But whereas, we talk about the next level, a software engineer who is using his intellect and mind, his smartness, and then he is working. How much does a software engineer earn per month? Of course, it is from anywhere from 30,000 to 1 lakh or maybe 2 lakhs. Right? So the person who is physically working very hard, he is earning about 10 to 15,000 a month. The person who is using his mind and intellect and applying his mind on the work, he is able to earn more, about maybe like 1 lakh or so. All right? Now we talk about next level. There are certain kind of people, like we call them celebrities, we call them actors, we call them, of course, there are so many, all these people. How much do they earn for a project or per an hour? Can you imagine? Most of you know it, or may not know it. The top hero, they take about 10 crores, 20 crores, 30 crores per movie. Or like even if you take the comedians or some people, per hour they charge few lakhs. Right? Now I want you to understand what is their role, what kind of work they are doing, what is their work nature. It is very simple. If you look carefully, all these hero or heroines or artists, they are all working in the level of emotion. The moment when you are watching movie, all that emotion enters into you. If you are sitting in front of a serial, this lady will start crying by herself. Or when you are in a movie theater, you will start enjoying so much. You get along with everything of that. Whatever that is happening on the screen, it has got so much impact on your emotion. They are able to touch your emotion. So the people, those who are working on the level of emotion are being much higher than the people, those who are working in the level of physical and mental. So that's the importance of emotion. It's all the emotion that carries most of the times about what we are doing, how we are doing, what kind of thing. Right? The moment when you lose the emotion to the life becomes bored. You feel the boredom so much. And much higher than that, of course, there is one more level that I don't want to say right now, who are being paid highest in this world. Now, hope you all understand the importance of emotion. Now, when we have this emotion, we have got so many emotional blocks. We suppress so many things. We just don't let it go out. You get anger, you don't show it, you suppress within. Of course, first of all, getting anger itself is not good. In case you got anger, not that all the situations are according to you, so sometimes you get it. And then it has to go very fast. Whatever the anger you get, if you have been carrying for 20, 30, 40 years, sometimes we see this, it's an example, you touch that lady says, you know what, that lady about 30 years ago in 1986, in that marriage evening, she did like this, she said like this. All these things. Now it is 2019. She has been carrying this emotion this anger or the whatever the thing for so many years. Similarly, many times, whatever the emotion that is there, we don't just simply release it, and that causes so much problem within the body, that we have to recognize it. How long would you want to suffer with the same kind of thing? Just let it go, let out. And all of us must learn how to balance these emotions. Sometimes you are very high, sometimes you are very low. Sometimes you are extremely happy, sometimes you are very sad. They also say navarasa, 9 emotions. Like we all should know how to manage these emotions in our life. Now we have understood the importance of emotions, and now we are going to look into the importance of emotional health. When this emotional health is fit, when you have sound emotional health, whatever you do, the reflection of your emotion, it will reflect on your action. Whatever you're doing, whether you're talking, whether you're doing something. So many of these things, whatever the emotion that you're carrying within, that reflects onto that particular act or talk. So here, of course, there are so many books about this. There are so much, that is happening around this, definitely. But, the beauty of our Indian culture is they have included all these things in our day-to-day activities. The emotional fluctuations that are happening, particularly nowadays, if you look into children, they say, he's so emotional, or she is very emotional, he is very sensitive. What does it mean? The moment when we are referring to somebody that she is so sensitive or emotional, what are we trying to say? So the balance which has to happen, the emotional balance which has to happen from within is not happening. When it is not happening, we say that it is a disorder. So now, how does this emotion affect yourself and others? That is most important. So here, if you are being carried away by only one particular emotion throughout your life becomes boredom. That we have understood. At the same time, we need to understand how to consciously enter into a emotion or the vibrational emotional that keeps you high all the time. So that emotional, again, the balance happens through many practices. One of the fantastic processes or the practice, as I said, is the meditation, of course. Earlier we were talking about it. Along with meditation, certain kind of understanding to the intellect is required. Because when you know something, you will be able to apply it. If you don't know, of course, it is very difficult to get along with it. So, important understandings about the life. Most of us think that if we have more money, we will be more happy, or we will get everything. So, this is one kind of belief that is there in the mind. So, according to that belief, you will start operating in your life. Actually, if you closely look into it, if you notice, if you observe, is it true? More, whoever have got, the person who has got this much money, they have this much happiness. The person who has got this much money, this much happiness. Is it there something like this? I don't think so. Even the person who has got few lakhs crores, they still want to earn more, get more and more. So it's one kind of wrong belief system that has got attached to our emotion, which is leading our life. Here, understanding about the highest truths of the life is most important to set along with the emotion. That leads your life very well. So here, whenever you are upset, Okay, here one more important thing to release your emotional is being truthful. When you are truthful, of course, you normally we enter into so many problems. But at the same time, by lying more and more, we disturb our mind. We don't feel very good when we lie, or after some time you will start regretting for your lies. So here, by being truthful, you can just say that out, whatever you're truly feeling inside, so that you're released from that particular thing. Maybe you may face the temporary hurdles or the problems, that is okay. But later on, you will get the sense of satisfaction, joy within. So that experience of joy by releasing the emotions is most important in life. We'll see you back in next episode with new topic. Namaste.